Guys, it's Tuesday and I am back with another video for you. This is a really fun layout that I made with a picture of my daughter True when she was inducted into the Psi Beta Club, and it was for her academic performance. And so I was really excited about that. She ended up being the vice president of the Psi Beta Club. I think she did that for almost a year. And so it was just a very proud moment. I even kind of cried a little bit. And of course, I want to journal about that and capture that memory. And I grabbed this Maggie Holmes paper that's been in my stash and cut apart all of these lovely letters that say, "Love this day." So that will be my title. I'm just going to sew this title down into place, and I'm using a background paper that is just it's from that shimmer stack of Die Cuts with a View I've been using. So even though it just translates as a plain cream here, it does have a little bit of shimmer to it, so it's really pretty. And she's really pretty, so I thought that it went well with her complexion. And here I'm just showing you I sewed it down, and I took that piece of My Mind's Eye in Bloom paper and I had a scrap of it and I put it on the bottom of the background paper just as a little added balance for the black letters. And here are some other scraps from that same My Mind's Eye collection. I'm just going to back the photo with them. And what else do I do next? I end up embellishing, I believe, after this. I'd used a few of the scraps that was left over from the Love This Day Maggie Holmes paper, and I'm just going to add that to the back of the photo. And these little cut-aparts that say smile and hello were from I guess it's an old Studio Calico paper stack is where I got those little speech bubbles that I've been using. I grabbed a couple of little cut-aparts from Citrus Twist, and I'm going to layer some of those underneath the photo, and I'm going to pop up these little speech. Well, do I pop them up? No, I don't pop them up. They are laying flat. And then that little label that says smile is also a cut-apart from Citrus Twist. I've made quite the dent in my Citrus Twist kits lately, so really proud of myself. I haven't been subscribed to them for quite a while, so I'm finally getting through them. And I'm starting to consolidate down to just what's left from the kits that I had collected. So at the bottom you'll see that I added some tickets. Those are from the Maggie Holmes Carousel collection. It was their specialty paper, and I've been using those a lot lately because I'm trying to use that paper up. And they add a fun element to the layouts that I've been doing. That epoxy sticker up at the top says 100% original, and it is from the Pink Fresh Studio Let Your Heart Decide collection. I'm also going to use a couple of other ones, like that little circle that says you have a good heart, and then there's going to be some actual heart shapes and a couple of other little epoxy stickers I'm going to pull from that same collection from Pink Fresh. And you'll see me add those as we go along and I build out my little clusters. This little label that I put under her photo says Perfection, and that is from Citrus Twist as well. And I end up adding another one that says It's the Little Things. And then at the bottom I'll add one that says Celebrate. Oh, I also end up adding one just over the T at the bottom that says Makes Me Happy. So I got to use several of those little labels. So when I'm editing this video, it is May 2nd, and I'm really proud of myself because I'm about a month ahead on editing videos, and I'm hoping to keep that up, but who knows once things go back to the new norm if I'm going to be able to do that, especially with school. And it was called Summit, but it was our school's convention, and so Health Coach School has been going really well. Convention was really cool. It was all virtual, and learned a few things there. And I think I've come up with a little name for my company, for my health coaching company. I want it to be associated with me, but I also want it to be associated with health and, and giving yourself the best life possible through health and nutrition and movement and exercise and that sort of thing. So that's the path I've been on during the apocalypse. So just focused on that, making a lot of fresh foods, recipes, and I've been enjoying the time down. I did go to the doctor, finally got in to see the shoulder doctor. I've had a problem with my shoulder for over a year now, and I did all the physical therapy and everything they told me to do, and I got a cortisone shot. And by the way, don't ever get a cortisone shot in your shoulder, because apparently that makes it degenerate faster. I did not know that, but it took me 4 months to get into this specialist, and he did send me for an MRI because he believes I had a tear in my rotator cuff. And it turns out I have 2 tears. I've torn the supraspinatus and the infraspinatus, and I'm going to have surgery in mid-June. And, at this point, I'm just happy to have some answers. I've tried everything to get this shoulder to be normal again, and it's just not happening. So there's light at the end of the tunnel. I'm not excited about wearing a sling or having scars on my arm, but it's better than being in pain every day, and at least there is a solution. They don't have to do pins or screws or anything anymore, so I'm happy about that. But it ought to be interesting when I go back to training, how I train with a sling on, because everybody likes me to demonstrate, which makes that will be impossible with one of my arms basically not functional, especially my right arm, because I am right-handed, so wish me luck on that. So you can see I did add some splatters at the end with some Dilutions ink in slate gray and that beautiful big bow from Maggie Holmes' collection. I want to say that was from the Carousel collection as well. And I think that's it. I appreciate you watching. Oh, the Psi Beta is some alphas from Pink Fresh Studio as well. So I will have another video for you in a couple of days, and I appreciate you all. Stay safe. Ta-ta for now. Bye.